Welcome to a journey back in time to uncover the ancient roots of Halloween. Before it turned into a night of candy and costumes, Halloween had mystical beginnings over 2,000 years ago. Let's dive into its dark origins. Our story starts with the ancient Celts. As autumn ended, they prepared for cold, dark winter days. They believed on October 31st, the veil between the living and the dead thinned, allowing spirits to roam around, causing mayhem. This creepy night marked the start of Samhain, pronounced Samhain, a festival from October 31st to November 1st. It was a time filled with celebration and fear. As darkness fell, the Celts lit big bonfires and wore costumes to scare away evil wandering spirits. As the Celtic bonfires lit up the night, and people disguised themselves to fool the spirits, the ancient tradition of Halloween came to life. They had no idea this tradition would travel through time, adopting new cultures and evolving into the spooky night we all look forward to. As the Roman Empire expanded, it eventually conquered Celtic lands, bringing along its own traditions. Among these was Feralia, a late October festival honoring the dead, much like Samhain. The similarities between the two were unmistakable, leading to a blending of customs. Additionally, the Romans celebrated a festival called Pomona, dedicated to the goddess of fruit and trees, symbolized by an apple. This might explain why we bob for apples on Halloween today. The mingling of Roman and Celtic traditions during this period added new dimensions to Samhain, enriching it with additional layers of meaning and practice, and nudging it a step closer to the Halloween we know today. As Christianity spread through Europe, there was a push to replace pagan festivals with Christian holidays. In 609 AD, Pope Boniface IV introduced November 1st as All Saints' Day to honor saints and martyrs. The night before, October 31st, became known as All Hallows' Eve, which over time morphed into Halloween. The traditions of All Hallows' Eve mirrored Samhain in many ways, like costume wearing and the theme of death. This resemblance helped in merging the pagan and Christian practices, enriching the evolving tradition of Halloween with a blend of old and new beliefs. This transformation was a crucial step in Halloween's journey, bridging its pagan roots with Christian influence. The winds of Halloween blew towards America, with Irish immigrants fleeing the potato famine in the mid-19th century. With them, they carried the seeds of Halloween, planting its essence into new soil. Over time, Halloween shed some of its creepy past and morphed into a community-centered celebration. Activities like trick-or-treating, carving pumpkins, and costume parties started to take center stage, drawing families and neighbors together. The commercial sphere caught onto Halloween's growing popularity, giving it a more family-friendly spin. The spooky tales and superstitions took a backseat, while the markets cashed in with Halloween merchandise. This American touch reshaped Halloween, turning it from a fearful night of spirits to a community gathering filled with fun, laughter, and plenty of sweet treats. Today, Halloween has transcended borders and is celebrated in various corners of the globe, each place adding its own cultural spin. Yet, the core essence of Halloween remains: the playful scares, costumes, and the sweet reward of candies. From its mystical Celtic roots to its vibrant global celebration today, Halloween's journey through the ages is a rich tapestry of cultural interweaving and evolving traditions. Now, as we carve pumpkins, adorn our homes with spooky decor, and venture into the night for a fun-filled trick-or-treat adventure, we are not just partaking in a modern festivity, but also a grand narrative that has been unfolding through centuries. Thank you for journeying through the hauntingly beautiful saga of Halloween with me. Stay spooky and keep the ancient spirit of Halloween alive with every laugh, scare, and sweet treat.